we want to start our analysis, we need to have some theoretical foundations. And as you have mentioned, here we can find the macro and micro levels of CDA. So here, let's look at this one. Although between them, there's the second level, that is meso level. But here, by doing CDA, we want to bridge the gap between micro and macro approaches.
Macro.
And the second one, although everyone wants to have the power, we want to have the control of others.
Good, very good point.
But not everyone can be powerful. In terms of the resources, we can divide power into different types. For example, we have the force power, money power, etc. And by having the power, we can control the public discourse. And maybe in the wrong way, by controlling people's behavior, maybe we can control their mind. So that's a relationship between language and thought. So which one can influence which one? It's hard to tell. Just like the same saying, do we have hand first or egg first? It's hard to tell. If we want to do some CDA, that means we need to have a deeper understanding. By having a deeper understanding, we can explain, and then we need to find the solution to the problem. In the past, people have associated CDA with genres. That means if we want to do it now in a new way, maybe we can analyze different cultures will have different ways to write the same discourse. For example, Professor Peltridge has mentioned, although Japanese and Americans will write email with the same intention, but different people from different countries will start their email with different ways. For example, Japanese writers will start with today is sunny, things like that, while Americans will start the topic directly. CDA and framing. Maybe, have you ever heard of food binding in China? Food binding in China. Food binding means ancient women will bind, they should bind their feet in very small, in the tiny shape. And there are a lot of poets. There were a lot of poets writing poems praising or complimenting small feet of women. In this way, maybe a lot of women would try to bind their feet into tiny, small shape, although that's not comfortable. And if a lot of women did that, other girls would follow suit. That is the way language can influence practice. And here, by talking foregrounding, the framing, once we talk about the framing, we have the foregrounding and backgrounding. I'm not sure whether you have found a picture. In a picture, there are two ways to interpret that picture. There are two bars or face picture, bars or profile picture. Have you seen that one? If you have seen that, that's good because you can find we have two ways to interpret the picture. One is to interpret that as a vase, and the second one to interpret as the profile of the face. That's related to cognitive linguistics.